This is a video of a hive split that went almost entirely wrong. It all started well enough.
Hi, and welcome back to KNWA Pictures. As you can see, these girls have filled the observation hive slap full. They started building queen cells, so we figured we better split them before they swarm on us. So, here goes nothing.
Yeah, I had fashioned this big cheese cutter thing to cut the glass loose from the Burr comb with. The cutter worked well, but the camera had filmed an arm the entire time. Just one more thing that went wrong that day. Some smoke might be good. What about now?
Well, you got the door?
I got the door. I got it. You can go.
Alright, I go up.
Okay. All those larvae too.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, ladies, but it's got to be done. No, y'all don't like it. I don't blame you. I don't like it either.
So we're gonna move the bottom, 3 bottom frames onto the other hive.
Alright, let's look for a queen.
Did you get a clip?
Well, if we find her on one of these frames, we don't make a clip.
If we'd had the presence of mind, we should have looked for her before we opened it up.
Well, don't think of everything.
Thought about that yesterday, but then I forgot all about it later on.
Yeah, I've done pretty much the same thing. I thought about that the last couple of days.
There's probably Burr comb on the other side.
Probably. Get queen over here.
No, I can't say what I do. Beekeepers are getting a bit anxious right about now. I imagine the bees aren't too happy either. There's only one more frame to move over and, well, we're hoping the queen's on it. Our upper frame is coming too. This one's got a lot of Burr comb. I believe I commented after the last Burr comb removal that the bees got right back at it. Well, I give you exhibit, well, at least like F or G probably. There really is lots of Burr comb here. I'm really not kidding, there's Burr comb everywhere. They really filled up every little space with it. And most of it they built before they even touched the last frame. And we're really not even speaking much at this point. We're just looking for the queen. Looking, really, really, really hoping.
One more queen in
Well, they're all clumped up and whatnot. It's way too easy. Yep, into the box goes the third frame. Did we check for the swarm cells? Did you check? And here's the bee reality, just about to sink in. Well, we have an advantage. We can take this other side off and look from this side. We looked for her here. We looked for her there. We looked with a flashlight, despite the bad glare. We looked there once more. We looked on the door. She was quite out of sight, unaccounted for.
Yeah, she probably hiding somewhere.
Yep, and here's the somewhere. So after quite a bit of searching, we opted for closing the hives up. The bees were unhappy, we were unhappy, and by the whole, that's a lot of unhappiness right there. And Wayne put in new frames, and popped some smoke to get the bees to move out of the way. And then it was just a matter of getting the door to fit back on. What do I mean by door fitting back on? This. I mean this concentrated big mass of bees. 3 to 4 bees deep on the comb. So, slowly, little by little, inching our way trying to smoke a bit. Come on, just spread out. Until finally we were able to get it closed all the way. Ooh, bone spit! Finally caught this on video. So this is me climbing up to unblock the hive entrance. And yes, that's how many bees there are always trying to get back in. Fun fact, there's a bee on my camera and I don't know it yet. Meanwhile, on the other side of the yard, Prince carried hive number 2 to its new spot. Let's change the inner cover to a feeding cover. Give them some sugar water. Now the entrance is closed for now, so they'd get used to their new home. And so we closed it up and hoped for the best. So, to summarize, this hive ended up with the queen, all of the queen cups, most of the stores, and most of the bees. Whereas this one got, there's 3 frames of brood with some stores, very few bees, and no queen. Happy beekeepers we were not. It turned out we let a few hours pass and then decided to open the hives back up and fix it. And that's what will be in part 2 next time. Join us again then, and thank you for watching.